All right, I picked up the hot potato, so let's talk about America. The America talk. So I have to admit, at times, working for the government has real, are we the baddies vibes? I mean, when's the last time you heard a politician say anything remotely like,
I know you've all seen the Bribe-Zooka video. That is completely unacceptable. Number one, no one in my office is allowed anywhere near a bribe-related firearm. Number two, we're holding those people accountable, and we're going to continue to hold those people accountable. And number three, we are genuinely sorry that that ever happened. We're going to do everything in our power to make it right.
I can't say that I have. So the thing I want to protect, no, criticize, no, it's really hard to find the words for. Actually, let me fix this flag. This flag served our family well for many years, until one day, old Mother Nature wanted to rip it down, break its pole, and impale it on its shard. Yet, I'm having trouble giving up on this flag. I think this piece of cloth, this old red, white, and blue, deserves a little care.
Some of the best parts of America are the repairs we made along the way, like the stitch in 1790 to create the first public library. One more to add a space for the kids in 1848. Because they like to read too. It would take another 50 years for the idea that every city needs a library to take hold.
The idea that America, thrown together in but a few months, had time to carefully consider and support all of its people is absurd. There's never been a moment in this country's history where we've met all of our ideals. Those who call for an originalist point of view forget that it takes time to care. Even a wash and amend and a good place to hang take hours. That's better. Remember those good old Bostonians shouting, "No taxation without representation," as they tossed tea into the harbor? I'm sure that's the right accent, by the way. Well, we've never lived in a country where everyone who pays taxes has the right to vote, or even every vote gets counted the same. In fact, we didn't even fix the issue with the tea. Less than 43% of our library users have the right to vote. And for those given that right, well, their vote counts for less than those in neighboring counties and in neighboring states. Couple that with people's willingness to eliminate a service that they themselves have benefited from in childhood, and you have a country where libraries are vulnerable, not from a lack of use, but from a lack of structure that gives a voice to we the people of the library. It's a concept that makes me, well, want to crack a monster, build a hand mortar, and take aim at the injustice. What? No, that was lamer than I imagined, and it's not going to fix the country at all. If I'm honest, even this monster's kind of mocking America right now. Really, Raz? What I'm trying to say here is that for me, birthdays are about more than simply celebrating survival. They're about looking at the road ahead and being hopeful. So what can we hope for? As Richard Rorty reminds us, we Americans have a lot of power if we persist on the pathway of a good idea. Richard was writing about many of the solutions for today in 1996. We can continue to fix what needs repair, even if it's hard.
After all, it took more than 7 years of going door to door to door for the ladies of the Civics Improvement Club to get government support for this library. Talk about a wild ride.
To make change means holding on to ideals for long periods of time and developing paths until they grow older and truer and easier to follow. I own very few books, but one I hold on to is The Great Gatsby, not because I read it often, but because it serves as a good reminder that a story written in 1925 can find its audience in 1945 when the country changes. I'll tell you about that evolution another day, but the key thing here is to remember that a good story and the people who champion them, like you, end up inadvertently building the... Hold on a second. People like you end up building a new light to guide America forward. So this 4th of July, I'll be celebrating 250 years of those people who kept on stitching, even during the darkest days, that managed to hold this country together. That's worth noting. Also worth noting are those darn warriors still stitching for a better future. Salute! Yep, I got it working, and so can you.